Hola mi gente and welcome back to the channel. This is Sean and this is We Are Investing, a channel that's dedicated in investing and personal finance. On today's video, we are going to be discussing why SOFI is dropping right now. In after hours trading, the stock is down nearly 5%. Now, in my personal opinion, there are two reasons why we're seeing a drop in SOFI. We're going to go over news that is causing this drop, and we're also going to go over some technical things that I think are also adding to this drop. So if you're an investor in SOFI, or you're trading this stock, or you're looking at this stock for a potential entry, this is a great video to watch because we're going to cover multiple aspects of this stock. So with all that being said, sit back and relax and let's discuss why SOFI is dropping. Now the first reason, and probably the main reason, is because we got news of a secondary offering that SOFI is initiating. With a secondary offering, shares are going to be sold. Typically, this is going to lead to dilution of the underlying stock, meaning that more shares are going to be out there. The shares outstanding is going to increase. However, in this case, there is going to be no dilution, and the company, SOFI, is not going to receive any capital from this secondary offering, where they would in a typical secondary offering. So unlike typical secondary offerings, this doesn't really impact the underlying stock. This doesn't impact the shares that you're holding. You're not getting diluted by this offering. The offering is kind of unique, and the best way to explain it is just to read the press release. Alright, so today, November 15th, in after hours trading at around 5 p.m., we got this news that SOFI Technologies Incorporated is announcing a secondary offering of common stock by selling stockholders. This is really important because this is not going to dilute SOFI Technologies. And what that means is that the shares outstanding of around 800 million shares is going to remain unchanged. And that means that the market cap of around 18 billion will also remain unchanged, given that the stock price remains the same. Because obviously market cap fluctuates with the share price. Now this secondary offering is of 50 million shares, and it's entities affiliated with SoftBank, Silver Lake Partners, Qatar Investment Authority, Red Crow Capital, and Cha-Cha-Cha SPAC 5. All of these entities collectively are called the selling stockholders. These are your insiders, these are your institutions that are going to be selling stock in SOFI, up to 50 million shares. And it's important to know that since these shares are coming from the selling stockholders, it's not going to change the company's common stocks that are outstanding. In addition to that, typically with a secondary offering or any offering, the company would receive proceeds from the sale of the share. This is not going to happen because the shares are being sold by the selling stockholder and not by SOFI. Now, in my personal opinion, even though that this secondary offering is a little bit different, it is still negative news because insiders are selling 50 million shares. So at some point, you're going to see that transaction happen. And typically, it's not good news when you see insiders selling. But the secondary offering is better than the shares being diluted if you are a long-term investor. So this isn't bad news, it's just news that does impact the stock in the short term. Now, the second reason why SOFI is dropping is based off of the technicals, based off of the charts. SOFI has had a really nice rebound. The stock has performed extremely well over the last month. But right now it's approaching a major point of resistance. It is at a double top. And typically at this point, you are going to see a pullback. It is natural because this is a very hard price to overcome. And given that we're at this price right now and how quick the move has been, and we had news of this secondary offering, it is not unrealistic to see the price drop. Alright, if we take a look at the charts for SOFI, this is quite interesting, and this is one of the reasons why I think the stock is selling off. Let's recap what has happened. The stock hit a low of around $13.50 back in August. But since then, the stock has rallied tremendously. It has had nice gains. It went from $13.50 and it's currently trading at $21.77. But what is very interesting with this stock is this double top that has formed. This price right here, $25, is going to be a very hard resistance for SOFI. And typically, if you cannot break that top, you are going to see a pullback. And personally, in my personal opinion, I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think SOFI is going to break $25 right now, and we're going to see some kind of pullback. I'm not saying this is going to go back to $14 a share. It could eventually break $25. But as a short-term trade, if you're thinking that this stock is going to continue much higher, I think the odds are against you. But long-term, if you are bullish on the company, then yeah, it should break $25. I have not done the due diligence to determine what fair value for SOFI is, and considering the growth of the company, where they should be valued at. But right now, the company is trading at $18 billion, so this isn't a small company. So it's my personal opinion that this double top is going to be something that is going to drop the share price in SOFI in the short term. So there you have it. Those are the two main reasons why SOFI is dropping in my personal opinion. It has nothing to do with the fundamentals of the company. So if you're long-term investing in this company, things should not change, because this is based off of short-term news and technicals, not based off of the fundamentals, and not hurting your long-term thesis in the stock. If you're trading this company, then maybe right now is a good time to start taking in profits because of that double top and because of the technicals. But nevertheless, those are the reasons why SOFI is dropping in my personal opinion. Now, if you like this video and the content that I am providing, you can support this channel in multiple ways. You can hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and smash that like button. When you ring that bell, YouTube will notify you when I upload more videos. When you hit that like button, YouTube will know that you like investing content and will suggest more of that content to you so that you become a better investor and trader. In addition, you can join the Patreon. It's $5 a month. You get access to a Discord server of over 100 investors, and you also get access to a weekly report of the top stock trades, and you also get access to other reports that I post sporadically on some of the long-term thesis that I have. And another way you can help support the channel is you can sign up with Webull. If you use the referral link that I have down below in the video description, you will get free stocks for signing up for Webull. And Webull is a great app to use on your phone when trading and investing. It is way better than Robinhood. There are a ton of features that I think you will enjoy. But with all that being said, that wraps it up for this video. I thank you so much for your time. It's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun. And this is We Are Investing, and together we are invincible. See ya.